It's another beautiful day in Mondstadt. Welcome back to Standard Only. Last week, we went into Dragonspine and absolutely suffered for a little bit. And today, we're going to start our journey towards Inazuma. Oop, there's a missing person poster there. Why the hell would you hang it there? Yeah, but no, I really want to get to level up Kuki eventually, and in order to actually do that, we actually have to get going and start doing some of the quests. Unfortunately, because this is back in the old day where you had to do 15,000 different quests to actually get to where you want to go, we're going to have to do a bunch of story quests first. Now, something that I want to do while I am still here, if I remember, I did craft some of these. I believe we are capable of crafting an Iron Sting now, which we are going to choose to do. We want to give an Iron Sting to Kuki eventually as one of her best weapons, so I figured we're just going to craft one now to have one available. It's genuinely just such a good weapon. It just increases elemental damage and is an elemental mastery weapon, one of Kuki's favorites. We're gonna slap that on her real quick. The Dark Iron Sword was cool, don't get me wrong, but it simply does not stand up to this. We have some upgrade materials as well, and don't worry, I have upgraded versions of all of these, so we are perfectly fine and dandy to just slap them in and make this as good as we can. We actually have some upgrade materials for this too, that's nice. We're gonna bring it up just a tad. We can almost do this if I decide to go hunt some of these, which I might actually do, but we'll do it later. For now, it's not super important. Something that is important, though, is that we got the 5.8 live stream today, and it basically revealed a bunch of stuff around Nod Cry, which is cool, and Bennett gets a skin, but for some reason, they did not announce a free Bennett, which I was kind of banking on because I really want Bennett. So we'll just have to wish and hope we get a Bennett. That's it. That thing's blue, though. That thing's also blue. That's me closing a menu on accident. This one, though, that's a purple. Could we get a Bennett? That'd be really funny. Oh my god. You're kidding me. We are so back. Holy shit. No fucking way we pull an Ororon. No. No, I refuse to believe that. You don't understand what a big fucking pull that is. I mean, okay, the rest of them were blue, but honestly, who cares? Ororon! Right, I really need to explain this to everyone so you all understand what a big deal Ororon actually is. Ororon is basically the electro-charged god, if anything else. Whenever someone actually does Hydro or Electro things, he does an additional attack by himself, meaning that he is one of, if not the strongest guy that we are going to have available for an Electro Charge team. Not only is his skills fairly good, to be honest, even at Z0, he is capable of holding one of the strongest artifacts in the game, being Scroll of Cinder City. This thing is going to give us 40% elemental damage. It's so good! Like, this is the guy I needed to make Electrocharged work, and now he just shows up out of nowhere. What the hell? I don't think there's a better pull we could have gotten from that. Holy moly. I mean, okay, now we have to rethink this team then, because originally I was going to use Bough, because Bough is one of my favorite characters and does actually do a legitimately good job. But she doesn't stand up to Ororon. Ororon just absolutely slaughters in this team. Holy crap. That does technically free up a Bough for another team, I suppose, but I don't think it's going to do very well in this one, nor in this one, whatever the hell is going on here. That's so cool, though! I don't have a lot of materials, but we're putting everything we got into Mr. Ororon. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go to Natland to do some grinding for him, apparently. But, like, honestly, we're gonna do that right now. I don't care. I think now there is legitimately only 3 more characters that I'm really looking into getting. And they are weird, I guess. Bennett being one of them, of course. He's probably the best 4-star support in the entire game, and I don't think anyone can really go against that. But not only Bennett, I would also like to pick up Cheverus. Cheverus would help us create an Overload team that is actually capable of dealing a lot of damage. And I think that is going to be very important for constructing a team that can defeat the Spiral Abyss. Just having Overload available is going to be very, very good. On top of the whole Overload thing also, Gaming is another character that I would really like to find. Gaming would let us create a plunge team eventually if we'd wanted, and he just happens to be a very, very good DPS at 4-star level. Man, Ororon! So basically, Ororon tosses out a little ball thing. It doesn't really do all that much, but it doesn't have to. Because whenever you do Electro Charged, he has the chance to pop in and do an additional attack when we level him up. It's going to be so good. But yeah, I'm going to gather some materials for him really quick so we can do some Ascension, and I'll be back. Alright, I did just a little bit of running around, and bada bing, bada boom, Ororon has been ascended once. We're going to level him up to 40, check what he needs. Most likely we need to do a boss here, we do, and it's the Mark of Binding Oh no, we have to do the stupid Fire Dragon for him? Can we even do that now that I'm thinking about it? Because we need to be able to hit him when he's in the air. I think we can, but that's a problem for another day. For now, that doesn't matter all that much. We do get a free wish off of him, though, so that's nice. And it's blue. So, apparently, after looking around a little bit as to what we can actually do with Ororon, he actually likes running the Stringless, which I don't really get why, but I guess most of his damage comes from burst and his assisted attacks anyway? I'm not really entirely sure what's going on there. There's a couple of other weapons he apparently likes using, like the Windbloom Ode that we got like way, way, way long ago. It's one of the people who can use End of the Line, which is the fishing bow that I don't think I've used on any character ever. And that would be a little bit fun to give him just a giant freaking fish. It's not the best weapon in the world for him, though, but I might give it to him anyway if we don't get anything else. But since no one is using the Stringless right now, we're just gonna hand it to Ororon and let him have fun with it. Yeah, but now let's actually go do what we wanted to do, because I made all my resin into condensed resin, and I don't have access to go fight his boss to level him up anymore. Whoop-de-day. Let's go make friends. Oh, hi, Charles. Oh no, not the Darknight hero's alibi. It's almost like we already are in control of the Darknight hero or something like that, but nah, that could never happen, right? We have no idea who he is, right? Oh wow, who could have guessed? It was Diluc the entire time. Dude, his face looks so flat. Who stepped on your face? Oh, we can do Dainsleif now. Yay. Bye, Diluc. Yeah, he finally attacks people. Jesus. I mean, okay, we are a little bit over-leveled for these guys, but that's still satisfying. Having Ororon is so nice. That makes me sad, though, because now what am I going to do with Beidou? Man. Honestly, I'm just kind of spending time now trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with Beidou. I was really excited about finally getting to use her, and now there's just... I don't have a team to put her in anymore. Alright, I know we theoretically don't have to finish the Darknight hero, but I'm going to go do it anyway. Just so it gets out of my quest log, because it is annoying me. I like how we can just barge into Diluc's house at complete random, and he just accepts the fact that, yeah, we're just kind of here. Everything just dies. I may have waited a little bit too long to do this quest because I'm realizing I can kind of just blow up everything available in here. Alright, let's talk to Hoffman. But first, I actually need to go check what we get for level 42. I don't remember. We're only 3 levels away from doing artifact grinds now. With the team that we have, that's going to suck. But luckily for me, I have the power of all of you guys. I've already decided that when we do hit AR45, I am going to host a live stream at some point where I'll invite all of you people to help me get some artifacts for this account. That is not a great level up, honestly, and not until 44 do we get another wish, which is kind of sucky, but oh well, it is what it is. We're almost there, though. Soon, TM. I hate that Xingqiu's burst zooms in the camera every fucking time. I don't understand why they do that as a mechanic. There's no reason for them to. I don't want my characters to be that close. I want to see what I'm doing. If anybody knows how to fix that, or if there even is a fix, do let me know, because it is infuriating. I just want to see my characters and not get zoomed into space every time. Thanks for fading to black so that I don't have to take part in the plan. And apparently Lawrence is too busy dealing with Dainsleif, so now we have to jump to the Dainsleif quest that I was intending to do today. Man, I hate these things. Right, so now we go to this, and then we have to do the Lupus. Oh, we have to do Wolf's Territory too. What in the goddamn... Right, prelude, let's do Dainsleif, because we have to go find the boy. The lad, the Chad himself. Dainsleif. I hate how in early Genshin you have to do this, because there's no focused mode for these early quests. That's one of the things I'm happy they added. So you can just do whatever quest you want to do, instead of having to run around and finish a bunch of other crap. Fine, we're back. Hello, Fernando, or whatever your name was. Oh, it was Lawrence. Oops. Ha, you're not getting me this time, door. I was prepared. Dainsleif, I missed you. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hi, Dane. You finally became playable after 5 years. How does it feel? Like, as much as people keep fucking going on about making Dainsleif playable, I'd actually be really happy if he was. He has such a cool design. His outfit's awesome. I like Dane, actually. He's just been a cool character from the start. Lay down a contract to end all contracts. Imagine the fact that we have now, 5 years later, finally started to explore what that actually means. I think that's awesome. I'm shocked that they've managed to somehow make that relevant up to this day. They won't defeat me, I say, as I literally can't kill normal slimes. No, I kind of like Dainsleif. I understand why people were very excited to see him pop up back in, like, whatever patch this was. It must have been 1.0, actually. Oh, no, it wasn't, because this wasn't introduced until later. Regardless, I really like Dainsleif. Dainsleif is just such a cool character design, even though he is just your basic mysterious boy. I do kind of like him. We got to see him a little bit in the recent quests, and I'm happy whenever he shows up. I want to see him playable too one day. If there is any of the... You know, any of the trifecta that people seem to absolutely fawn over, being Dainsleif, Dottore, and Capitano, I think Dainsleif is the only one out of the three that actually has a chance to be playable one day. Because Dainsleif feels like he'd be a playable character. The other two really don't. Okay, Vaveldum next, I guess. Bye, Dane. Hey, look, we found him. There he is. Oh no, a bunch of enemies. Who could have seen? Oh God. Who could have seen this coming? Wow, the bunch of enemies are all dead. Also remember, this is probably because I changed the world level, so let's change that really quick. Oopsie daisy. Everything's just kind of exploding. I forgot I adjusted the world level to do farming because it was way easier than world level 5, because world level 5 keep kicking my ass for no reason. Hi, Dainsleif. I looked at some fires for you. Look at that, like, I don't know what that part of the clothing is, but like the close to his head, it's like his neck thing. Dude, I'm stupid in English. I'm no smart boy. But that looks sick. It's very imposing, weirdly enough. It looks almost like Phantom of the Opera. I like it a lot. 10 out of 10 design for Dainsleif. Oh, are you gonna come up here? You're gonna be useful? No, okay. Can't fault the man for trying, you know. And now you are dead. Oh, yeah, it is so much fun. Bye, Dainsleif. Good for him. Well, we did the Dainsleif quest, so that's nice. Gears of Destiny. Not Gears of War, though. That would be too cool. Right, so we have to do Involuntary Sacrifice, which we still have to finish the Lupus quest for. I want to finish, where are you? Darknight Hero. I want to just do this because if I don't do it now, I'm literally gonna leave it in the quest log again, and I feel so goddamn bad every time I do. Let's actually go make friends with Diluc and be happy about it. I think we also have a wish now. We sure do. Get in there. Darn. Well, we tried. Alright, hello, Diluc. What's up? And then we leave the tavern again. This is gonna be pretty epic, they say, as 4 slimes show up on the horizon. The battle of a century! Bye, Huffpuff. Holy shit, it's like 5 hilichurls. What are we going to do? Wait, we can throw the sword? That would be an awesome attack. Why can't he do that? There's the burst. Good job. You didn't use it on cooldown. You need to practice your rotations. No, I accidentally hit one of the birds. I didn't know Lanyard could trigger on that. That's funny. God damn it. Of course I mess it up in like the final time we have to enter the tavern. Of course I do. Hi, Kaya. I love Diluc's face here because he literally does not give a shit. Like, if I were to re-pick my like YouTube channel's profile picture, it would just be this face. I love this face in particular so much. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to make this my Discord profile picture for a while. It's just that freaking good. Diluc's absolutely nonchalant, non-caring face. Good job, Diluc. You've earned it, I guess. Yay, we did it. I feel accomplished for once. 60 Primogems. Oh, right, it was a story quest. I'm a dum-dum. Of course we get a bunch of Primogems for doing those. I haven't done one of them in so long because all of the ones on my main account have been finished for a year. So now that we have them again, I kind of forgot. Right, the last thing I want to do today before we move on to We Will Be Reunited is the Lupus thing. We have to go meet Razor. Man, I feel Razor is just one of the most underrepresented characters in the entire game, and I kind of feel bad for the guy. Whoa! Hi, Paimon. What? Is this really how this starts? That was the lamest thing I've ever seen. Is that really how they started this? What? I mean, okay. Oh no, not the supermassive slimes. They've noticed us! Like, whatever. Thank the boy for his help? What? We kicked the ass. Like, what? But we kicked their ass. We don't need help. I could fight like 500 more of these. They don't do anything. Oh no, he's exploding. Okay, that's cool. Big boy. Oh, there he is. Bye, slime. Aww. They make Razor look like such a fucking badass, only for you to realize that he is unarguably one of the worst characters in the game. It's kind of a shame. It's me. I'm making noises in the woods. Don't mind. Oh my god, I forgot we have to use the hunting trap. Oh, we don't. Okay, we just have to give him raw meat. Thank god. I don't remember doing Razor's story quest at all. He shows up in this story quest and then he basically never shows up again, as far as I remember. Like, when was the last time Razor was in anything? Honestly, someone leave a comment down below if you know an event where Razor was relevant. I don't remember him showing up at all. Oh no, people fell over. You know what a wolf is, right? Damn. Paimon doesn't know who I am. That's sad. Then again, I don't know if I really want to know Paimon, to be fair. Oh no, the first and only time we see a wolf model in the entire game, I think. I'm gonna be real here, I kinda hope we never pick one of you up, honestly. Like, this is just a character that I do not want to have to play. Yeah, no, this entire playstyle of Razor is really weird. I don't know. I don't even remember how you trigger his seed things. That's how you did it. Yeah, okay. At least he's Electro. But yeah, no, we're not gonna be bothering with that too much. I'm gonna be real here. I think he's immune to swirls though. Yeah, he is. Maybe we have to use him actually. Lanyan literally can't hurt him. I forgot he was immune. Yeah, so the reason I don't really want Razor is that for some reason they decided to build a character that is based both on physical and on electro damage at the same time. As you may imagine, it doesn't really work all that well. You kinda need to focus on one of them, and neither one of them are very good. It's a bit of a mess. because of that reason, no one, like, oh, wow. Well, I thought I could swap characters, but I guess not. No one actively really uses Razor anymore because of that, because he just wasn't very good, ever. He also, again, one of the worst elements in Genshin Impact, which is physical, so you go figure. Ooh, I still got it. Alright, whatever. Other red girl. Bye, Razor. Yeah, that was literally it. Bye, Razor. I hope you find your dad. Alright, so now we can actually fight Boreas, which is good, because there are a couple of bosses, or a couple of characters we have that is going to want Boreas at some point. Which is also why I wanted to have this done today, because let's be honest, I've been putting it off for way too long. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode. I know we didn't really do much today, but, you know, we have to set up to go to Inazuma, and next episode, I promise we will be going to Inazuma. I can't take not being there anymore. Also, now with Ororon on the account, this is a surprisingly massive power boost, because Ororon enables so many good teams for Electro charged. He is probably one of the best characters we could have picked up. This account is moving on to becoming great, I think, but there is still a lot of work to do. Anyways, I hope to see you all next time, and remember to stay safe out there.